The sail plan around the world is 47,000 miles. It's 26 crew changes. It's 28 countries. It's 62 islands. It's 82 ports. It's an extensive voyage. But we didn't believe it could be a Hawaii voyage. It needed to be a Pacific voyage, so that we're spending, of the 36 months of this voyage, 14 of the first months are in the Pacific intentionally. We begin it in Hawaii. We go to Tahiti, our ancestral homeland, for permission from our elders. But this arrival in American Samoa, for all of us, is essential because it's family, but it's a very special family. When you look at the migration periods of how the Polynesians came here from a scientific point of view, they came out of Melanesia and they worked east into western Polynesia, and that the first oceanic jump was to Fijian Islands, but the longest voyage between islands was only 87 miles. But once you got to Samoa, then the jump into eastern Polynesia is hundreds of miles, and it's basically upwind. And they stayed in Samoa for about 1,000 years. But at some time in that history, and we don't know, there was enormous amounts of courage and brilliance that somebody or some people in Samoa finally cracked the code, that they built the spaceship of our ancestors, the deep sea voyaging canoe, that could allow them to have the tool and the home and the craft to be able to go upwind and then get to the islands of eastern Polynesia, Tahiti, Cook Islands, eventually to Aotearoa, to the Tuamotu Archipelago, to Rapa Nui, and then to Hawaii. But at the same time, the other piece that they had to have done within that whole powerful time of brilliance is that someone had to figure out how to use the heavens and the atmosphere and the winds and the oceans and the waves and the currents. Someone had to figure out how to navigate. And the system that we have learned is thousands of years old from my teacher, that was passed down generation after generation in the oral tradition. It is extraordinary. And so coming to Samoa really is, it's coming to our elder brother from Hawaii, so that if we are the youngest culture, in some ways, from the deep sea navigation perspective, they are the elder brother. And so coming here with humility, coming here with respect to Samoa and asking for permission to go, because we need that, that they're with us, so that our voyage around the world with all the challenges that we're going to have is strengthened because we know that the family is with us. And so that this particular arrival, given the permission that they gave us, is crucial to the ability to have the privilege to go. And the fact that if that moment of brilliance, whatever it was, for the spaceship, for the navigator, if that was never ever achieved, there would be no Hawaiians, because we would still be isolated, and no human beings would have got there if someone from Samoa did not break the code. So we're here to honor them, this place, its community, its ancestry, and the courage of who they are.
And the Hokulea, which is now in American Samoa and on its way around the planet, is the link not only to the culture of people who understand and sense the water planet, but also, besides knowing to navigate, to go from one place to another with no equipment, we're very, very sensitive to the quality of that environment. So their job is literally to continue passing on the message to every one of us on the planet in any possible way that we all depend on the quality of that ocean for the quality of our lives.
The message of Hokulea and her remarkable crew, Nainoa Thompson, his vision is to get people to understand why the ocean matters and what we, individually and collectively, can do to take care of the ocean. It takes care of us.
And we will not, by the canoe and its family, change the world. But I believe if the canoe and its voyage can help in many diverse ways, help those who have the ability to change the world be successful at their mission, then if they're successful, we are.